This is TCG. My name's JB,
My name is Fago Jan.
and right now we're interviewing,
Trey Anthony.
and he's an editor. We're gonna get some information on him. All right, let's start on. My first question is, what's your background? Like, where did you come from originally?
Well, I've been born here, but my mom is Jamaican Canadian. It might not look like it, but little Jamaican blood in you, you know what I'm saying? My dad's from St. Vincent, so another West Indian part. Both my parents are like a light, so skin ain't coming out too dark. I got the white boy hair and everything, so.
True. I was gonna also ask, because I basically grew up in Brampton. I never actually seen you grow up down here. Did you grow up in Brampton or did you grow up outside of Brampton?
It was the suburb area at
Oh,
first,
okay.
but ended up moving out farther out. I'm trying to think what's the closest thing, but the schools wise, it was
it was Flower City.
that's
Flower
all of
City.
Brampton basically. But I'm saying
I'm trying to think of those signs are where all the flowers are basically around it, but it says Flower City and then the name of this where your area
I'm trying to think
Springdale. Then some will say Springdale,
Thank you.
Mountain, different things. You know what I mean?
If anything, I'd say the most known school is David Suzuki, closer down there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Closer
okay.
down there. What was it called? Everybody's heard of Pizza Point. That
Oh.
the original.
Oh my
the
God.
Original, the first one that they had. The school I went to near there, it's literally right across the street. We'd go there all the time. So around that area, that was my middle school and primary school.
Okay,
The Pizza Point right there.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about now
Yeah,
because
yeah,
garage
we
sales.
go there.
Garage sales. Oh my God. My other question was what made you want to get into editing and kind of streaming wise, all of it.
Well, streaming was more so just because I've been playing games since I was 6 years old.
Okay.
So I was I'm playing these games all the time. Might as well do something with it. But then for editing, it was one of my homies. Well, I had to I was editing my own shit for a hot minute because I'm okay, I'm streaming now, I'm getting all this stuff. I'm I might as well post shit to try and connect audiences in a sense, so on different platforms and whatnot.
Yeah.
For editing for other people, one of my homies, his name's also Trey, but it's TJ.
Damn, we got 2 trays.
But right now he's White Max's videographer.
Oh shit.
But I knew him when he was streaming and stuff, and he'd edit his own shit, and he does a lot of the IRL people's stuff. So I started seeing him doing his shit, and I was seeing he's doing content for other people, and I was just talking to him for a bit. I'm yo, how the fuck do you even end up getting these clients? And he does a bunch of cold emailing. It's the same shit as cold calls. You get a call, motherfuckers about you need your docs clean, IT shit like that. So it's fuck it. I started emailing a bunch of people that were streaming online, and I started getting some clients. It'd be a little here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started doing work for R6 Siege player. I seen him doing his stuff, and I did some free work for him because I was all right, this is my first decent sized client. He's got I think almost 20, maybe 30K on Twitch.
And I know what you mean, helping him for free kind of gives you that boost as well. He'll help you out as well.
I'll do some work, and then it's all right, let me see what happens. I did some work for him for a bit, and then he got his TikTok monetized, started doing a little percentage thing with him.
Mm-hmm.
He hooked me up with another client, and I kind of just
built from there.
Yeah, basically.
Did you ever think of starting up your own stream? As in how back in the day how you were streaming Apex and
I've been doing my own thing back then. I kind of stopped for a bit just because low-key my PC was shitting itself. So I was all right, let me take a break, and I was let me just focus on the work because I need to make some money from this shit.
No, because I remember you used to stream daily. I remember you on Apex a lot. You were actually shitting on people. There's people saying you were cheating. I remember those clips. I remember those clips. There's people saying he's cheating, and he's just you're just in the camera just looking out there. I'm no, I'm not
putting
cheating.
my work in, bro.
And then I also want to ask what are some of your biggest failures in this? What are some failures that you would say you had during this process?
Honestly, I'd say taking as long as a break as I did, I probably could have streamed a lot more. I think since that break, I think it was almost a year, I basically was not streaming. And I'd say taking that break, I had the time to stream, and I would just be fuck it, my PC's not gonna work anyways. Why bother to stream? I should have just done it regardless, and I should have just kept my stream shorter because I think at least besides IRL content, because people will stream. They'll stream for 8, 12 hours at a time, and it's I feel even Queso would talk about it one time. I seen him on his stream, and he's talking about just tips for people streaming, and they're we should just stream 2-4 hours, and then as soon as you finish stream, get to clipping whatever's on that stream and then posting that shit. Streaming them long hours, it kind of doesn't do too much for you. A lot of the work that you get from streaming, the motion you end up getting, is from your clips. That's where you gather most of your audience. So posting on other platforms will get you most of your traction on your streams.
Oh shit. I actually didn't even know that. I'm not gonna lie, because even how we're starting up, low-key a little hard. I'm not like reaching out to people and saying like, oh, follow this account, follow this. I'm
Mm.
kind of just kind of build it up for now.
Yeah.
Before I do that, but like I can kind of see what you're saying, like having like even before like having to like do things for like free for some people just so you can get like that clientele
Mhm.
and like so you can like push forward.
The way I think about it is like it's like thinking about it like a highway.
Mm.
You just got one lane, so the one lane is just you streaming. Sooner or later, that shit's gonna get slow.
Yeah.
So if your highway is now you got 6 lanes, fucking TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, fucking
Consistently moving.
There's everything's just moving all at once.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you're posting on all these things and using all these platforms to gather a following, you'll move a lot faster in that sense.
Okay. And then what's something you would tell like any streamer or editor that like no one told you?
I'd say know your worth in a sense because I've done some work
That's a
for
big
some
one.
people.
That's a big one.
I've done some work for some people where it's like they'll sit here and try to tell me how much I should be doing work for. It's like you have to know how much your work is worth because I've had a couple people try to be like, oh, you didn't do the amount of work you need to do this, and they're like, oh, I could do it better. So it's like if you could do it better, then why are you hiring an editor? If you can tell me how much I should be getting paid, then you should just do it yourself type shit.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of like ignorance too, right?
Mm.
Like you're that's like going to someone's workplace and telling them, let's say you make 25 $30 an hour and someone comes in there like basically like giving you the amount of like someone who makes like $18 an hour, $19 an hour, and then expecting you to do the job. So I can understand that, like know your worth, like you know what I mean. Like, if you know your work is up to that standard, then obviously charge that price, right?
Yeah.
But that's all the serious questions I had for you. To be honest, I didn't go too much on like the seriousness because Loki, I thought we were gonna live stream. But other than that, now let's get to the fun questions, not the crazy ones. We're getting to the fun ones first. All right, we're gonna get to the fun ones first.
First fun question I have is who's the number one actor, artist, or streamer that you would want to meet and why?
Is this like dead or alive?
Yeah,
So it's just like any celebrity?
Yeah, any.
Probably would have been X, honestly. X,
You know what? He's been saying that even in high school.
I've always
like,
said that.
X?
you were always an X fan.
And he's a good Twitch streamer too.
Yeah, no, I
fuck
can't
with
lie. I
him.
fucked with X too because his music was unparalleled to everyone else's, right? Like it was really different.
Yo, I'm actually fried. I thought you meant like XQC.
No,
No one took me in. Yo, my bad.
That nigga's alive, bro.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'd say him.
Yeah,
Mainly because I've been saying this since high school. It's just because even artist wise, it was like I don't really care to like go to like concerts or anything like that. But I feel like any concert I would have gone to, it probably would have been a concert for like his shit. Just because I feel like I didn't really towards the end, some of the tracks that were getting put out it's either because they were unfinished because obviously what he got done off, but like
you believe Drake did it?
I don't know, bro. That motherfucker's a mogul at this point, bro. But
he's superhuman, bro.
like a lot of his tracks, like I don't think I ever like heard one and I was like, all right, yo, this shit's ass. At least like the older ones. Like some of the shit that was put out like after he died,
it was like
man.
forced and shit.
I was like,
Wait.
motherfuckers are just money grabbing at this point.
Yeah, I understand that. So the second question I have is, if you were just chilling one day and $10 million spawned out of nowhere, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Putting that shit straight in my bank account. Is it just out in the open?
Yeah, bro.
Well, like what would be the first thing you spend? Let's say
Spend
if you
it
were to
on?
spend wise, like let's say spend wise, like what would be the first thing you spend?
I feel like I don't know. I feel like most people would be like, oh, some bullshit and like, oh, designer, all these clothes and shit. But like, I feel like I'm super more into like, I'm about to invest it into myself. So it's like I'd probably I'd probably get a second PC, do some dual streaming shit.
Some smart decisions, bro.
Obviously, I'm buying a crib, 100%. Like I'm getting my own crib. And then I feel like most of it I'd put in like savings or like some stocks or some shit. Because most motherfuckers will take that money and then they'll spend it, and then now you're doing nothing with your money. Your money has to work for you.
Worth nothing.
You can't work for your money. Your money got to work for you.
That's true. And the last question, I need the phone.
There's no way. There is no way. Honestly, this is a funny moment right now. Hold up. That's actually so joke. Because I need the phone.
So the last question I have for you is, if you can go back in time and give one piece of advice to your high school self, what would it be?
Like I would have told myself to figure out what you want to do for like post education. I feel like I didn't think about anything for like college or university because I was just like, my family ain't got money for that. Fuck that. Like there's no point in me even like thinking about it. But like I I feel like if I put more thought into it and like actually went into something, I could have like I could have took out a loan and whatnot like to get into college or university or whatever, and then went through it. I just said fuck it in general, not and didn't do it because I was like, you can't afford that. Fuck it. I'll just
Yeah.
finish high school and then off.
I'm on like that wave where basically I took the year off high school and then I went to college. But like I felt kind of I wasn't forced, but like I felt kind of forced. But like because like of the kind of like family standards, my siblings still went to school, whatever. I didn't really go. Holy,
shit!
this is a big
Let's go,
VIP
bro.
entrance right now.
We're recording, bro. Come on, pull
This
up.
is a big VIP
Special guest,
entrance.
bro.
This
Special
is a
guest.
special guest right now. We're gonna have to put the
It's
track
the
on
Sills,
playlist
fam.
too. What you saying, brother?
What you
Is
say?
it good?
We're
Is it
good?
good?
Yeah.
We got Silves up in the building right
Yeah,
now.
drink it, right?
It's serious.
Okay.
Mm.
See, I knew I smelled loud, you know.
But nah, basically, I took a year off. I went to college, and honestly, I went there for like maybe almost 3 months, and then I felt forced. Like it felt like it wasn't for me. Like, and maybe it was the program I took.
I feel like it
but-
happens with a lot of people.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
maybe it was the
bro.
program I took. I don't know, bro. It wasn't for me. I came out like before I was spending a lot more money on it, I had to just dip out of that and just kind of find my way, find different opportunities in life and like different like work environments in order to find out what I really want to do before I go back to school and then go for that certain thing, right?
Mm.
For
That's
me,
kinda
bro. For me, I'd even take until like after I finished the course, bro. Like,
College?
Yeah, I
What'd you
finished
do-
my
what'd you do?
course, police foundations.
Mm.
Yeah, bro. Like I took in like the last year. I'm like, yo, I don't even want to do this shit anymore. Sometimes it hits people later on. It doesn't hit them like early. If you know what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
There's people who've gone to university that know that like kind of regret it. Like they spent thousands and thousands of dollars that they could have invested in so many different things that they even told me like they regret it. But I'm not saying university college is bad. Like there's so many opportunities when you go to that. But like
I
for
think
me,
the degree and like whatever you end up getting at the end of it like does a lot to fast track you.
exactly.
But at the same time, like certain jobs, at least, it's like that time you spend in college and whatnot could have been spent like doing an apprenticeship or just in general like building a portfolio for whatever work that you are doing to get the job anyways. So it's like, why spend the money when you can do it for free? Like my editing thing alone, I know damn well like there's colleges and shit that you can go for specifically that thing, and it's like,
There's even people on Instagram who charge.
yeah, like so it's
Yeah.
like I could have spent all that time going into college for that and whatnot, but then it's like I get out and then I'd end up working for like a corporation or some shit instead. But it's like I feel like at least the way that I'm doing it now, I like it better because it's like I get to set when I do my work, who I'm working for, and what I'm doing and whatnot. I guess there's pros and cons to both. It's like, so like, I guess the con for mine is like, I have to actually go out and get the clients myself. If I'm working for a corporation after getting my degree or whatever, it's like, they're just giving me work constantly. So I'm constantly getting paid. So it's like the pay is better, but it's like, it's more so leans into the fact of like doing what you want, when you want type shit.
Let me remind you, when I initially went to talk about getting into this interview basically, and we met up, and he told me how much he made, like how much he makes. I'm not gonna say it obviously, but I was baffled because I was confused when he told me before I hit him. He was like, yeah, let me know, I make my own schedule. And I was confused. I'm like, so I'm slaving for somebody, and this guy just told me he made his own schedule. Like I was so confused. I was like, okay. I'm like, I haven't seen Trey in a while. He became a millionaire. I'm confused. I'm like, he's working for himself, right? Then we met up and he told me what he does with the editing, and I was like, wow. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like those years of streaming on Twitch and any other platform that you were on, like that's crazy. You made those connections to get to that point. You know what I mean? And like that's kind of where I'm trying to get with this. But like obviously I'm starting short, like really small. I'm trying to like work my way up before I even do things like charge people or anything. Like I'm just kind of slowly making my way up right now, right? But that's crazy. Like I'm not gonna say it, but that's crazy. Like I want to work for myself. All right, I want to work for myself. I want to work for myself. That's how we doing this. That's how I want to work for myself, bro. That's actually serious.
And
Oh my
doing
God.
something you enjoy actually doing, you know,
Mhm.
not something like, yo, I have to wake up 8 o'clock. Yo, go fucking pick
Bro.
up some boxes. Like, fuck.
Exactly. Like he said, the pay is good. It's just slaving. Like you're slaving, bro. And then let's say for average editing, right? Let's say you have to go edit someone's posts. Your average editing, like would you
Like
call
YouTube
it
or like TikTok?
both?
Mhm.
Would you call it difficult, like as in, or because you're so like
If anything,
used to it, you're kind of like
if
okay with
anything,
it?
the most difficult part is actually, so it's like if somebody's asking me to edit something and they don't have, like they just say, like they stream or whatever, they stream for 8 hours
Mhm.
and they tell me to go and edit that, going through that whole stream alone. That's the difficult part. If they're giving me like just a section to do, then it's easy. Because it's like most of the, I'd say like looking through a whole stream, that's just grunt work. Because it's like literally anybody can do that. You're just looking through a stream and you know like what you need to get. The editing part is more so the part that I like doing best. So like going through and looking through a stream, I cannot stand that shit.
So
it's
that's
like
the
when
part you
someone-
would hate the most, like
Yeah.
having to go through like hours of streaming
Yeah, basically.
to find those clips, because
I end up like if someone asks me to do that, like if I'm getting like if it's not like a client that I already work for and they're giving me regular work, if someone's just calling me up and they're saying, "Oh, yo, like I just did this thing and I need you to look through this," like I'm charging you mad extra just because it's like you're telling me to do like the part that literally anybody can do just because you don't want to do it. You're definitely getting charged double whatever the hell my price is because that's such an easy part that like you yourself could do. It's not like
you know
oh
it from your head from what happened in the
yeah,
stream.
you it's like you know what happened, so you're making me go through like a 8-hour stream that I've never seen. I don't know what happened to it, so I have to go through the whole thing to check what is actually needed in the video. So it's like you're making me spend hours on hours just looking through it. Obviously, it's not gonna like if it's an 8-hour stream, it's not gonna take me 8 hours to look through it because I'm not watching it. Like I'm skimming through it.
Yeah.
An 8-hour stream probably take me 4 hours. Take me like half the time, but it's like the time it'd take you when you streamed it probably even less. It'd probably take you an hour, maybe 2.
All right, and then exactly, he knows exactly what to do. You got to get the next drink ready for what's about to be asked. Now we're gonna get to the messed up questions.
Oh my lord.
All right, let's say an intruder captures you, right?
Mm.
Ties you up, takes the blindfold off, and he puts your girl and your best friend in front of you, right? He'll cut one of them loose. You're gonna survive, but he's gonna make you watch this torture, man. Like he's gonna make you watch this, like Terrifier.
Mm.
Who are you releasing?
I'm releasing my gal. I can't say. I'm not gonna lie. I'm releasing my gal.
You heard that? No, there's no judging on this too, bro. The man just loves his gal like that. You can't even.
It's been 3 years, man. I've been wearing her for
3 years,
Like-
bro. You can't even
Come on now.
say anything at that point. 3 years, like come on, no. You gotta understand. All right, let's say all right, let's put your best homie in the mix. The same one for that, right?
Mm.
You guys go to the Amazon, right? Everybody want to go to the Amazon. Or like maybe the safari, you know, you kind of want to see like nature. That's like nature at its fullest, like 100%, 110%.
Who the fuck likes go to the Amazon,
You
bro?
know, like I don't know, like don't you want to see anaconda or some
Getting
shit?
bit up by mosquitoes and shit.
Yeah, I didn't think about
Fuck
that,
that.
but yeah, maybe we're mosquito repellent, you know. But you go into the Amazon, your boy runs into a deadly snake, bro. He doesn't see it, but he runs into a deadly snake. This snake bites him straight on the tip of his dick. Now your boy got 2 minutes before his ass gets paralyzed and he starts dying, bro. And the only way to save him is to succulate the venom out.
You saying that's the only way?
It's,
Because I could think of a way to help him without me having to do that.
I mean, I feel like I know what you're gonna say. I don't know if the man wants his dick cut off. No, hear me out.
Not even that. Not even that. Not even that.
Oh shit! How would you deal with it then?
I'm gonna have to tell him straight. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna have to break your ribs so you can suck yourself out because I'm not doing it for you, bro. Your ribs are done, bro. And you're about to fold yourself up. Bro, I'm not doing that. Bro.
Homie said he's turning into a lawn chair, guys.
You're gonna have to fold yourself, man.
Oh man,
Gonna
no
look
way.
like an armadillo, bro. He's folded
Honestly,
up.
can't even blame him on this point. To be honest, you really can't blame him because you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing like I would do the same thing. Sorry, bro. You got 2 options here: eat, you know, A, like or cut your fucking dick off, or B, you know, break your ribs. You turn into a lawn chair, bro. You gotta do this right now. You got 2 minutes, 1 minute 59, 1 minute 58. You know, and start counting down for it. Maybe you know you'll make the decision faster.
He's gonna at some point he's gonna be like, okay, just do it. You know,
Oh
we can
my
wait,
God.
man. It's either you're dying or
That's
you're folded.
actually so crazy. I can't even lie. That's actually so crazy. No word of a lie. But honestly, those are all the questions I had for you. I want to say thank you for your time.
Appreciate it.
You already know it was really good coming out to meet Trey after like a long time too. It's been like maybe like almost a year-ish since we linked up. I think the last time we linked up was St. Louis and Moxie's. That's when to get to this point. Well, then that, this is TCG. I'm JB
There you go, John.
and our boy.
Trey Anthony.
And that's about it. Deuces.